How do I look?
Fantastic.
Good enough?
As always.
Thank you. How do you look?
Fantastic. Beautiful, as always.
What's going on, ChavezzSlovakia? How the hell are you guys doing? I was offended the other day. I was talking to the camera. I may have pointed before I said something.
Okay.
I stopped and said, hey there. And I might have said words.
Right.
And they were like, I knew it was going to be something crazy because he stopped and pointed to the camera. You don't know me, you son of a bitch. Ugly, pork-smelling, feet-sucking peasant.
You're kind of proving the point. You're proving the
point. Oh! Oh!
That was on accident. That was
good.
just off the dome.
High five. I like that. I am proving the point. Okay, internet historian stuff. Here it is. The big one. The AI. Huh? It took long enough.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm excited to see what his take on it is.
He probably supports it. He is AI. It's nothing but a big old computer chip.
What cracks me up right now is like we used to chips. We used to.
We used to.
This is how you know like we're like dieting and eating clean because we both were like chips.
That does sound good.
Anyway, so we used to make fun of our parents, right, for believing all the shit that they would see on Facebook. Right? But now y'all are out here getting fooled by AI images.
Okay, but how many Photoshop edits till it becomes the same as an AI picture? I just saw a picture the other day that had the classic, because we live in Vegas, right? You all know this. But what you don't know is our skies have no clouds. So when we post pictures to sell houses, we Photoshop clouds in.
Yeah.
We've been doing this shit since like 2010.
We do that.
We Photoshop different tones in the sky.
Sometimes
there's none.
Sometimes they'll Photoshop grass into the backyard. But like,
we have rocks.
Just to be clear, almost nobody here has grass in their backyard.
Or it's like shitty turf. But let's get into it. We have an internet historian plus friends. This in the fields thing is out of control so much it's in control. So let's do it.
AI. All right. Who's the AI? I'm tired of being accused of being the AI clone. You're the AI clone. Don't listen to him. He's the one.
His hands look nice,
I
so
don't
he
know
can't
which
be the
one
AI
to shoot.
clone.
Guys, I think it's me. Hey, man.
The hands.
Don't talk like
The hands.
Yeah. None of us, guys. Yeah. I got a problem. How do I solve this?
Damn.
It's you just click the.
Oh, damn.
You just. Have you tried?
The kids on the
A
couch.
gun. Bang! 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 Bang!
Bang, 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 bang. I like that. Bang, bang, bang. I'm an American. Shoot things. Self-driving cars.
I will never get in one. You couldn't pay me to
The
get in one.
loop.
You couldn't pay
Give me the loop. Give me the loop. We already been in the loop.
That wasn't self-driving. There were drivers.
It's a self-driving car, even if it's not self-driving currently.
No, it's not.
What do you mean? If the car's got the function, it still is one.
No.
I bet you deep down it's still controlling the wheel a little bit.
I'm dead.
I just got distracted. I looked down. There was a video. It's like 5 minutes crafts.
Yeah.
And they're just going, easy way to cut a watermelon in half.
Please don't do this.
People,
Don't do this.
one's on one side of a car door,
Don't-
one's on the other.
don't do
And they
this.
wind up the windows. And slices the watermelon in half. That's fucking genius.
What they should do is they should put a knife on the top of it.
Oh, yeah. It was
the
shot to
blade?
glass.
Yeah, the glass should be like broken
Jesus
glass
Christ.
in every car.
Okay, so I've got one for AI.
Okay.
Once fully self-driving cars are
Yes.
really here, commuting will become a much smaller deal.
You've arrived at your destination.
Because if you can sleep in your car, then the commute isn't a problem.
Yeah.
So you buy the Cybertruck, you kit out the back like a bathroom, essentially, so you can brush your teeth and get ready for work.
Yeah.
You set off from your house at 5 a.m. Meanwhile, you're not even waking up till 7.
Yeah.
And you live like 2.5 hours away from the city. That's not a problem. You live in the beautiful
Oh,
country.
because I see what you're saying. Literally, you could just get in the car and go to bed at like 3 o'clock.
So it's an RV?
We're reinventing RVs.
This is just an RV.
This is advanced homelessness.
That's just part of your sleepy routine.
Yeah. Let's say you're making dinner and you're missing an onion.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Okay.
car has a full kitchen in it too.
Yeah, you just keep cooking.
You go to the supermarket.
When you get to the supermarket, a robot comes out with 1 onion.
There you go.
Yeah, it gives it to you.
Boom.
Yeah.
You tap the side of your forehead, pays it automatically,
Oh,
In
okay.
Bitcoin.
which at this point is now the world's currency. Of course, the full kitchen, it's not built
Not
into
the
the
deep
dash.
fryer.
It's just a
It's
series
just
of
loose?
wall sockets and a bench.
Yes.
And you keep meaning to like find something to screw it down, but you just haven't quite found the time.
Oh, God.
I'm just like
Oh,
not,
God.
I'm just like not comfortable with this idea. Like I'm just melting. It's gonna melt.
All of the OSHA violations.
Everything's gonna oil splashes one time. It's over. It's over for you. And also, I know there's somebody out there thinking, you've seen that truck driver that does all those cooking videos. Okay? He's got a lot of hot plates.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of different hot plates.
Yeah.
Replaceable hot plates. A lot of hot mats.
It also makes me think of that person. I don't know if you've ever seen them,
Mhm.
that they cook on a hot plate in their bed.
Okay,
And
that's
it's-
not safe.
It's horrifying. It's
Mhm,
so horrifying.
mhm.
And then like one time I was watching the video,
Yeah.
and you could see the crumbs in their sheets.
Yeah,
in
buddy.
their sheets. Because they made those freaking dino nuggies, and you know those that have the
They
fucking
made
crumbly shit. Oh my God.
Okay, so it goes up to the nth degree because I saw one guy preparing a meal in a hotel room, and then he decided to do barbecue ribs, but he does it with the stuff in the hotel room.
Okay.
So he's like taking the bag that you put your clothes in, he's like marinating the food in it
Oh.
and everything. Yeah. People thought he was like kidding, and then they realized he really eats like this.
Meaning to like find something
I
to
feel
screw it
stronger
down, but you
about
just
this.
haven't quite found the
Stronger.
time.
Why do I
Strongly.
always pick deep frying on these trips? Yeah.
Really should pick something else.
All right, we'll do sous vide day.
Did you say sous vide?
Day.
Yeah, or whatever. How's it pronounced?
Sous vide.
Sous vide, whatever.
Sous vide.
I only ever seen it written. Then you're cutting
seen
up
it
the
written.
onions in the back. You've got the automatic robot that's like sucking out the onion smell.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a
Nice.
small AI Roomba cleaning up all the
big is
mess,
this
all the grease on the
Cybertruck?
ground. Do
I
not
think
trip
the
over
point is
him.
that it's just really cluttered. There is no space. It's just like AI should be making our life better, but really it's just more ridiculous.
But he's standing. Unless he's really short. I guess we don't know how tall he is.
Midge man. Yeah.
Cybertruck 2, drive faster, please.
Cybertruck 2, I'm really getting quite late for my dinner date.
Put it in erratic mode.
It's erratic mode.
Cybertruck, divert all suspension power to the accelerator. Cybertruck, turn off all unsealed road diversions.
Yes, ignore all detours. Put full power to the headlights. Just blind everybody.
That's so fucking good, dude.
Cybertruck, activate horn mode.
Yes, just
You've got. Oh no! I didn't bring my family a half slice of watermelon. And then you, Cybertruck, open up the sunroof, would you?
Okay.
And the sunroof's like a guillotine.
God damn! Oh, it's bigger!
God
Wait for the
damn.
future.
The future's sweet. And the beauty is there's just 100 people on the road doing the same thing.
Oh fuck!
It is going to be interesting
power
because I
line.
don't give a shit about cars.
No, who does?
As a man, you know, there's kind of a primal like appreciation for big machine, but I don't care. I
Yeah.
to this day can't tell any cars apart. You know, like my Uber drivers like pulling up in a fucking
Thingy.
a Demio. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
I'm about to say, name a car.
A what?
Name a type of car. I hate to admit that I'm kind of in the same boat, and I've gotten just like the yeah. Oh, really? The EX or the GT? Yeah. The four wheel,
Right, yeah.
forward drive,
Yeah,
sedan.
yeah.
I know which
I
one.
like those.
It's the I like Chargers,
Yeah.
Ford Focuses,
I used to know.
Denali's. Do I know what any of these look like? Kinda.
I used to know more about cars.
Sure.
But I don't know anything about cars anymore.
I know 6.
Like I used to know the difference between like a 350 and a 370Z and but now all cars look the same. So I don't know what any cars are.
That's also my excuse. Yeah. So let's get into it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Going to be interesting because there's going to be a mix of people like you or I who just see it as a means of transportation, and so like a self-driving car with a fully equipped kitchen and goon station set up is going to be king, and we're going to look like fucking idiots on the road. But then you're going to have the car guys who they still want to drive their car, and obviously you're not going to be able to stop them. So there's just going to be this really weird mix of people on the road.
Okay, I've got 2 things. So first of all,
yes,
if I was a smarter man, an engineer, you know what I would spend some of my time doing? Inventing a seatbelt for someone who can lie down.
I am 1,000,000% sure we have those already.
I feel like we do.
I'm pretty sure that's what
I think they're
ambulances
called.
use.
I was going to say, I think they're called stretchers. Straight jackets, maybe.
He's just reinventing the same stuff we use for the mentally unwell.
Oh.
Because the reason you can't sleep in like a caravan is because, you might go flying around in the caravan. It's too dangerous.
Although it's quite all right to nod off. Ah, really? Is it illegal to lay down while you're in a caravan? I didn't know that.
What?
I sleep all the time when I get in those things.
I thought you were supposed to sleep while they were driving.
It's like the third thing I do. I get in, I eat tuna fish, then sleep.
How many times have you been in an RV?
My Uncle Tommy had one.
Oh, I've never been in an RV. Ever.
I talked about Uncle Tommy all the time. Come pick scoop us up from the farm, go on a road trip.
Yeah,
They live in Ohio.
I didn't know he had an RV.
Yeah, well, that should make the stories
that
make a
part
lot
was
more
unclear.
sense. He has 6 kids. How the hell do you think we were getting around?
A minivan.
Peasants. He was retired, 2 jobs.
But if you could prove that, hey, well, I'm still strapped in even though I'm sleeping, that's fine.
I guess he's
you
right.
get the patent for that. Everybody's going to pay you 3 cents or whatever the fuck for a seatbelt. Beautiful, you're rich.
What I'd do is I'd have the seatbelt go from my groin just
That's
up over my shoulder,
not a good idea.
and just hope like how you don't crash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Cybertruck,
bad.
hit the brake, would you? I'd like to be bifurcated.
Cybertruck new to me.
It'd be like that watermelon I caught in the windshield. In principle as well, like if you've got these cars that can just react to everything, and you know that like it'll just slam the brakes as hard as it can to prevent someone getting hit, then there's going to be some real asshole pedestrians.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you imagine a freeway.
Oh, hell yeah.
And these computers can
that's
just
actually a really
react
good point.
with millisecond precision.
Yeah.
And so you may as well just walk across the freeway, and if everybody has to hit the brakes and they're all getting stuck in their cars,
Yeah.
like, it's not my problem.
One of the coolest thing about the driving cars is the sensors that they have on them that like sense people. I really love seeing all the videos of people being like standing behind walls, and then the camera's just like, there's a person back there.
Yeah.
They're like, how do you know that? We had this ability. I saw it like when I was a kid. In 2010, one of the coolest things about YouTube is all the fake military videos, or like even before then, when they had dial-up, like the fake Dragon Ball Z characters. They just make shit up.
Okay.
You know, and you would just go online and see random stuff like sonar guns and shit like that.
Right.
And I'm like, so that was real. That was one of the things you saw. It's real.
Right.
They really can see you back there.
Every time I think of self-driving cars, I just think of that guy who got decapitated.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that guy who got...
Don't Google that on my computer. Just use your words.
He was in a self-driving car, and then the car, like, didn't stop when it was supposed to or whatever, and he got decapitated. Or, like, drove him under something that it couldn't fit under or something.
No, I figured. I got it.
This was a while ago, like
pretty
when they
metal.
first came out, you know?
That's pretty metal.
But you'll never catch me in one, so it doesn't matter.
Is AI gay?
Yes.
What?
Is AI gay? Yes or no? Let's ask it.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. And it said, as an AI language model, I don't have a sexual orientation or characteristics.
Boring.
If you have any other questions, I hate that. This is the worst part. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I just did.
Yeah, what do you think I'm here for? Although, I gotta say, you know what ChatGPT is good for? I chuck in an earpiece and I am talking to that thing an hour a day.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes, but they have chosen to have 5 voices, and only one is good. And like, okay, get this right. You're making an artificial intelligence. You're trying to make it attractive to everyone. But the 5 voices that they've decided to roll out is 1, customer service lady.
Hello, I'm calling about your current car insurance.
Yeah, right.
2 is like a boy.
I want to be Spider-Man.
All right.
That is fucking weird.
I don't know.
I thought I was going to be like, this is a bad bit. That's a weird choice. Customer service lady, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of people like customer service people. Okay, hate to break it to you. But the boy, that's an odd one.
I'm never in a situation where I want to be talking to a teenage boy. Ever.
Teenage boys don't
Ever.
even talk to teenage boys.
Yeah.
Number 3 is also a boy.
No, I want to be Spider-Man.
Number 4 is like a teenage boy.
No, I want to be Spider-Man.
What the fuck is what is with this
Y'all
group?
just alter the key and then like...
Call the Hansonator.
What?
Call the Hansonator for an investigation. I want to see the chat logs.
Is this a program for teenage boys that have no friends?
Right.
Oh, wait.
And number
is it?
5 is like Scarlett Johansson.
From her.
You're just really ugly.
I don't know what she sounds like. Is it her? Yes or
I mean,
no?
it's close enough, but also I'm pretty sure she sued somebody for using her voice.
Facts.
Because she was like,
can't wait for that.
She was like, I literally told you guys no, and then you did it anyway.
Yeah.
So now I have to sue you.
I saw one on TikTok where a guy's the only time I've ever seen this voice actor, by the way, on my TikTok. He came up just for this reason.
Right.
And was like, yeah, man, I'm getting paid out of my contract again because they used my voice to do a filler voice again.
Oh my God.
And they were like, no, I'm going public to let people know, like, if you need me to re-say a line or a voice or something like that, I'll just do it.
Right. But do not use AI.
He discovered it like a year later. And through the email traffic, he figured out not only did they do it that time that he discovered on his own, they've done it multiple times.
Damn.
And there's email traffic. And they're like, yeah, basically every time you come in and work, we change a voice or two and just make a new ad.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So they paid him for all of them.
Damn.
And he's like, by the way, stop doing this because I will sue you.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Absolutely.
But love working with you. You know. Oh, okay.
And that's
like
fine, but everybody is going to choose that one because it's just the most pleasant voice. So you've given us 5 options and only one is good.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I just want to know in the comments section who heard 3 different boy voices and said, that's me. I just want to know, just interested, because it's got to be for somebody. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that nobody likes it.
Right.
Like raccoons. You guys are just all wrong about it. You know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with raccoons.
And there's nothing wrong with standing alone for the truth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you get up on a mountain, it's like Everest, baby. It's just you and a couple dead bodies. I might be talking to myself, and that's okay. You hear what I'm saying? It might be all right. It's a great analogy for the situation.
And then with the Sky voice, you can't even select it. It's turned off at the moment. So you're stuck with customer service lady, and she's fine.
I heard the Scarlett Johansson thing was a bit of a legal
Yeah.
shenanigan.
Awesome.
I don't think they really took her voice and trained it off a whole bunch of movies. They just went, oh, this lady also sounds like Scarlett Johansson. You don't want to do it, Scarlett? All right. We'll just get someone who sounds like you. Is that Simpsons, like...
Get me Steven Spielberg. He's unavailable. Then get me his non-union Mexican equivalent.
Good timing. They've just added, like, 4 new voices.
Okay.
Oh.
None of these are good either. Like, listen to this.
I want to be Spider-Man.
I want to be Spider-Man.
I want to be Spider-Man.
I want to be Spider-Man. I want to be Spider-Man.
This has convinced me that they absolutely stole Scarlett Johansson's voice.
Yeah.
And because those are all equally as terrible.
Yeah.
You would think they would do something as simple as just hiring somebody who sounds like her. Hold an open audition. Just be very open. We want the next Scarlett Johansson.
Right.
And watch them flood in. But lo and behold, companies do not operate like that.
Yeah.
They actually operate with the lowest common denominator possible.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to imagine that companies can be that shit-faced, but they actually are.
Yeah.
They need, like, fun stuff. It would be so good if you could get Mr. Beast. And every time he treats it like it's a competition.
And he's screaming.
So what's, like, a good type of
Oh,
pine
actually,
tree
get
that
it.
goes in my region? We're here with 100,000 pine trees.
What kind of tree is a pine tree? I've got 10 million deciduous trees.
Which one will be the timber that we use? You've got a million YouTube voices out there, and you're not going to have, like, Critical being like, hey guys, today...
Oh, man.
Yeah, that would be great.
I can see that you're trying to calculate how many miles to the moon. I think that's really rad.
That's so fucking long, man.
How about, like, Pepsi Max? Yeah, there's a
Pepsi Max, calculate the distance from here to the moon. By the way, sir, would you like a Pepsi Max?
It's exactly 4 million Pepsis to the nearest star.
It just translates everything in Pepsi's
you
is
want Batman
fucking
or
fire.
something, like, to be like,
Voice they should use.
Michael Jackson.
No. Dyrus.
Dyrus would be fire. Dyrus would be fire.
Shouts out to Dyrus. I don't know what he's been doing.
Man.
But imagine like that just fucking deadpan and telling you everything.
That would be good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look him up.
you'd want Batman or something, like, to be like, I can tell you all about pine trees, kid, but there's a lot you wouldn't want to know. That sort of stuff, yeah?
Yeah, you'd want, like, well, no, you
doing your Dyrus impression? Do it. Do it.
You know, the thing about pine trees is that they're trees, you know?
Like, bro, this is not helping. The most unhelpful ChatGPT ever.
That sort of stuff, yeah?
Yeah, you'd want, like, well, no, you want to be Batman, and you'd want it to be, like, Batman's little fucking, you want it to be
Oh,
like...
yeah, well, they've got Robin.
Jiminy Jilliker's Batman.
Yeah,
They've already got that one covered.
AI gaming, what does that even mean?
Right.
Tell you what,
we already have AIs. Like, most games that you play, you're fighting an AI.
You play bots.
Like, all the time. That's constantly a thing.
But AI. You put an earpiece in, right?
Yep.
And then you play a video game, like one with, like, RPG elements. And
struggling.
you don't know all the mechanics. And it is so much fun. Like, if you play Baldur's Gate 3... and then you pick up some item and you're like, oh, a dark mind? What does this do? Or like a brain in a jar? You go, I might use this later, maybe. I don't know. And then I just ask it. I go, hey, do I use this for anything? And then it goes,
No, their only use is to fill out backstory elements to the game's narrative.
What?
okay.
Why would I want that?
It does take away, I feel like it takes away some of the magic of a game like Baldur's Gate. But in another game, I feel like, who gives a
He just kicked the dog shit out of that squirrel. What the fuck does that have to do with what he said? Why did you murder that squirrel?
I know we've seen that clip before, but it was so unexpected. Yes.
Before?
Yeah.
This feels like the first. This feels like the very first time. And I didn't like it. I did not like that.
I feel like, who gives a shit? That's great.
We go, my armor is like armor rating 14. What does that mean? Is that good?
Not to say this is a bad idea by any means, but you could also just hop on a phone call with me for like, you just have me in your earpiece for 8 hours and ask me
Reddit real quick.
I'll tell you what, this is kind of sad. When,
okay.
So...
oh no. Oh no, he's about to depress us.
I had my AI in my ear, and I had just asked it, where's Karlak? Because I didn't know where she was on the map.
Oh, you rube.
It got through giving me step-by-step instructions like it was fucking Google Maps. It was brilliant.
You've arrived at your destination.
And then, afterwards, I found it. And the AI goes...
That's great. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, bro. Let me tell you, I'm torn.
Okay.
Because I feel like he's aging himself with that comment.
Okay.
But like not bad. Not like he's super old, but like I feel like people younger than me definitely don't do that, even though they have access to AI.
Right.
But I know people in my age group that struggle with video game adventuring are just like, this needs to be efficient, all right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get through this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I played through, I was obsessed with Dark Souls for a long time.
Yeah.
So I beat the game a lot, just played it over and over and over again. And then when it came out on the Switch, I remember I watched a playthrough of Fighting Cowboy while I played through the game.
Yeah.
And that was like another fun way to go through the content.
Yes.
You know, playing it in a different way like they play it.
Right.
So I can see the vision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a dork for doing it. I'm just saying I see the vision.
I feel like if you use AI to play a video game.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But maybe you should try like picking up a book or something, because clearly video games are not for you, right?
What if you're achievement hunting and you're looking for all the locations of the squiggly doos that are scattered around the map, and there's one under a bush, and you're going to Google it anyways. What's wrong with asking AI third squiggly bush location on the third map?
First of all, I already disagree with Googling stuff like that.
Damn.
I already think that that's whack as fuck.
Damn.
But sometimes you gotta do it, right? Like sometimes you're like, I've combed this area, it's not here.
Right.
Right?
And none of your friends know, and you're just like, look, I'm just ready for it to be over.
I do get it. I don't know. Something about AI though just makes it feel like extra lazy.
Most AI is just reading a Google search.
Yeah.
Anyways. That's most AI.
Which is why Google is so useless right now.
Like a lot of it's not doing intelligent learning and all that kind of stuff. It's just explaining the shit on Google to you like a person would.
Right, because you can't fucking read.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your game.
I mean, thank you. I will. And it was kind of nice. I mean, I will enjoy the rest of my. That's
I will
that's
actually.
What are you gonna say? That was funny. Oh, I'm out of data on me phone.
Nice. It's me, Saily Man. Take this. Phone data for 50% off.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Saily.
Whoa, that's so generous.
It's a discount gun. It's 15% off.
Wait, what's the product?
It's Saily, a brand new eSIM service from Saily. And that data works all over the world.
Whoa.
That's right, Mo. Saily works in over 150 countries.
Okay. Let's go down to South Sudan and help the people.
Nice. Good choice.
15%
Hell
off.
Yeah.
Thank you, Saily Man. Now I can afford to buy more gems in Candy Crush.
All right, do me a favor, yo. Do me a favor, yo. Don't look at the camera, dog. Close your eyes and listen to his voice line. Tell me what this man looked like to you.
Thank you, Saily Man. Now I can afford to buy more gems.
What did he look like to you? What are you imagining with that voice, bro? Did you think South Sudan specifically?
No.
He could have went way more African with this. It's just him. I mean, I just imagined him doing the... Man, you could have went way more African with that.
Oh my God. Go harder next time.
Hell yeah, dude. Go in. That's fucking comedy. Please do more South Sudan voices.
It's not just for him. It's for anybody that goes to the link.
That was so generous, Saily Man.
Shut up.
Hell yeah.
I'm thrilled that I no longer have to deal with the telecom companies. May I please have international roaming data?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to upgrade your plan to the next level, and then it's gonna be $70 a month.
Shoot the shit out of him. Shoot the shit out of him from discount.
The Saily signal. Look over there, Saily Man. It's a mugging.
Not in one of America's vibrant cities. Sir, why are you mugging that person?
I tell you, the cost of living is 15% too expensive.
Damn.
See, Mo, the people need help with their roaming data. Take this 15%
That's
off
what I'm
coupon.
talking about.
Saily.
Thank you, Saily Man. I'll never mug again. The only mugs around here, Saily Man, are the telecom companies with their outrageous mobile data prices. So right now you can go over to saily.com/incognito and get 15%. What? 15% off? What? At eSIM at saily.com/incognito.
Shoot it. Shoot holes in it.
Add over.
Oh my God, that reminds me of that guy that we saw that was like, I'm going to go negotiate our contract. Remember he pulled a gun out? And like, they suspended my account. I am so sorry about this. He had a gun on the profile pic. I'm about to go negotiate my contract.
That shit was fucking funny.
The way it looked, bro, it was funny. In describing it, it is criminal.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
Yeah.
But I might giggle. I make a stand on AI music, by the way. You can sneak it up on me, so I might hear it, but I don't listen to it.
I support
just
that.
out of fucking
principle.
Now, you had a thing that you wanted to show me, actually.
Yes.
What the hell was that?
So, I've been very harsh on AI art so far.
God,
However,
I hate that.
there's something you need to know about me.
Yeah.
All of my morals go out the window as soon as I can make one of my friends laugh.
Damn.
Or a sizable YouTube audience. AI music is very funny. You can type anything into it and it will make the catchiest song you've ever heard.
Okay.
Here's a song we made on my podcast.
Oh boy, my monitors have arrived. My posters on roll, it's gonna be a good time. I'm twiddling my peanuts to Bailey J.
You're what?
One finger in my to prove I'm not gay.
Huh. Those are lyrics.
They're words put together
Yeah.
to a melody.
Did you come up with the lyrics?
Yeah, we just wrote like one line at a time, like taking turns.
Oh, you wrote that.
Mm-hmm.
Put his name on a list.
Mm-hmm.
My bouquet for quite a while. Regardless of truth, they can't do this in Afghanistan. One hand salute, busting in the promised land.
Huh.
That's scarily good, isn't it?
Isn't that weird?
What is this called? Suno.com.
Suno.com. Okay. Now, the other great thing about this is you can just write gibberish and it figures out how to sing it.
Okay.
Wow.
Wahoo, it's a me, Mario.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Me and my nephew will have a pretty good damn time with this. Yeah.
When I think of AI music, I just think... Okay, look. I think of the Toad version of Gasolina.
Yeah, you played that for me several times.
Because it never stops being
when she
funny.
found it, she just kept sending me, oh, have you seen this? Oh, this is so funny. Oh, check this out. Like, this is the same video. I've already heard it.
Bless the troops.
I'm thinking we should come up with a couple of songs ourselves.
I think that's a good idea. All right, Mr. Kudos, welcome to the new studio.
Jesus Christ.
I'm ready.
How do we make one of our own?
You can't say specific artists, which is good, but you can give it a few different prompts. Let me give you the official theme song of In the Field. 90s pop, piano, female singer. We'll just make that.
Okay.
Like I just generate 2 photos of a field. Well, we'll see what happens here.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
The field, in the field, in the field, in the field, in the field.
Okay, we are in the field. Yep.
Yep.
So stupid. Okay, maybe we go line by line. We'll do our own. There's a guy in the office here, and he's allergic to peanuts.
Nice.
Oh, we've got one of those. That's your diversity hire.
He's looking at me, and at the moment he's not very pleased.
Should we just list things that have peanuts?
Not very pleased. Imagine internet historian sitting next to you, making fun of you, but you're kind of mad about it.
Right.
Like, you still like, all right, man, you cut that shit out, bro. That's your funny little, what is that, English fucking Australian mix?
Chicken satay,
Snickers,
Reese's Pieces. Maybe I'm coming out of my shell,
and I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, because it starts off with his fear of peanuts, but then by the end he's like, "No, I've decided to eat the peanuts." This feels like.
Why are we writing a song about sewer slide?
Yeah, that's right. Self-murder in its best.
What?
This feels like back in the day where Michael Jackson was mastering Thriller.
Oh, okay.
And everyone crowded around in the room and they're like, yeah, change that bit, yeah. And in more chorus.
Like Michael Jackson making Thriller.
Oh, God.
So scroll back down. Okay, my doctor thinks I'm nuts, but that just can't be. My life's too smooth to be chunky.
You know what? Let's just shoot this one out.
Yep. All right, it's called Peanut Steve.
All right.
Also, I would just like to be clear. I saw the line where it says, I want to feel nuts in my mouth. I saw that.
Oh,
you didn't sneak that past
God.
me. Okay.
That's not where I thought this was going.
It's what it said.
I thought it was
and I just want to know, you were focused on the other stuff, but I saw the other shit.
Okay.
You freak.
I'm allergic to peanuts.
Nice.
If I touch them, I'll die.
God.
Snickers. My throat closes up, men's.
Ah!
My throat closes up. I'm falling into Reese's arms in pieces. Is this pie peanut?
Probably not.
Maybe like Russian choir.
Oh, now we're talking.
Choir.
Does it taste like a pea?
Does it taste like a nut?
That's all right.
Here's the funk one.
Does it taste like a pea? Does it taste like a nut? And a galactic shock when it reaches my gut. Stab through the heart with an epinephrine dart. I'm coming out of my shell.
Holy shit.
I wanna feel nuts in my mouth.
I feel nuts in my mouth.
It said, woo! I'm gonna feel nuts in my mouth. Woo!
I wanna feel nuts in my mouth.
Woo! That's so stupid.
Break first, me or the brittle.
Yo, who wrote this?
Thinks I'm nuts, but that just can't be. My life's too smooth to be
Oh my god, it's so catchy. I'm actually going to have that in my head.
It's pretty good.
Oh, no.
All right, let's make a new song. Here's on pitching. Going out to the club, having a few drinks kind of song. You know, like Black Eyed Peas, tonight's going to be a good night.
Oh, yeah.
He
Generic
really
in
does
Duck Club.
do this.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. Yeah, yeah.
Instead of like get on the floor, like...
Get floor.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, more nonsensical. Yeah. Get floor.
This is the chorus. Tonight is going to be the evening of the night.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Now, ladies.
Okay.
Now, ladies, put your arms. That's it.
What's your arm?
I spy a girl. The whole club is here.
I feel like they're not even trying. They're just writing words.
Jesus. Well, what if we just preview that and then see where we are?
Yeah, let's see how this
I'm
is
ready.
cooking.
Girls at the boys at the tonight is gonna be the evening of the night. All I wanna do is go. All I wanna do is go.
Drinks are $12.
That's crazy. If you threw this into the mix, I just wouldn't know that it wasn't real.
That's what my friend Jared did, his girlfriend, because I made a bunch of stupid songs and he just like played it for her, and I just casually like put it on the background
so
see if
fucking
she'd
funny.
notice. I don't think she did. For the record, I do not condone this.
I do.
I do.
Brain chips.
All right, brain chips.
I know a lot of
Also, delicious time.
teachers are, and the ones I...
What?
You would eat chips made out of brain?
No, just it's Halloween's coming up. Brain chips, eating brain.
Whose brain? What kind of brain?
Like ruffles, like the waves, but they're brain shaped.
Okay, but not made out of brain.
Ooh, bugles, but brains.
Okay. But again, not made out of brain.
We'll call them noggins.
Acknowledge that they won't be made out of brains.
Why are you trying to pin me down on the ingredients, man? I'm not a scientist. I just go with what tastes good. All right? Fresh ingredients, organic, healthy packaging.
Okay.
I know I like, but man, 90% of teachers out there are just shit at their job.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad teachers, and that does definitely impact people's desire to learn. Do you think the next generation's fucked?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Having a thing that you can just like voice chat with and be like, right, so what's the deal with the area of a rhombus? And you talk to it, and then it tells you, and you go, I don't get it. Dumb it down. And then you can do that ad infinitum, and it will just keep dumbing it down for you until you get it.
That's working off the assumption that there would be a student who has the thirst for knowledge. I'm just going to be like, hey, how do I can't be bothered.
Yeah,
No, literally.
do this and give me 80% the right answers, thanks.
Yeah, no, it's actually going to be fucked in that sense.
Okay, here's a scenario. First off, like, let's say you could have a computer brain interface.
Okay.
Yes.
But then, you're back at school, 50% of the kids and they want to learn, and then there's the 50% that don't. And then one half goes off, go to jobs and regular stuff.
Okay.
And then the other half, they can have, like, the universal basic income thing, right?
Yeah.
But the cost is, I rent out the computing power of my brain because it's so much more efficient than any of the data centers.
Wow. To save energy, we use dumb people brain power because you can still produce energy even if you don't produce worth.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's very 40K of you, dude. Right? That's real servitor, you buddy. We're sprinting to the end.
It's like you plug in for maybe 8 hours and they're like, yeah, cool, here's your check. And then off you go.
That is awfully dystopian.
Yeah, it is.
No, everyone's loving it.
That's the most dystopian thing I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
dude.
And I love it.
If someone said to me, you can power all the AI robots, like domestic cleaning robots and stuff, but you don't have to lift a finger. You can effectively just play video games with one half of your brain and the other half is unconscious and just doing stuff. Hey man, sign me up.
I would have an augmented, like, limbs. I think having, like, a fucking sweet robot arm where I could, like, punch through walls and, like, run really fast.
All right.
I'd definitely do that.
Just superpowers, yeah.
Yeah, I want to be physically stronger, but don't touch the brain. I need that.
Okay.
Man, I already struggle to fucking discern reality from fiction as it is.
What if it's just operating while you're asleep?
That's what I'm saying. It'd be terrifying. Like, do I fully have control anymore? Or does the man have control? Because you know they would never turn that thing off fully, even if you ask them to.
Yeah, it'd be doing like firmware updates just for the sake of security and all that sort of stuff.
And it would be reading like small parts of your thoughts to be like, okay, he's interested in McDonald's.
Yeah.
We need to increase our Burger King sales budget.
Oh God.
What you want to do is you do whatever the rich people are doing. Because they would know. If none of the politicians and rich people were getting microchips, we definitely shouldn't be doing this.
I suppose.
Half the fun of being human is being like, oh, what happened with this thing here? And the other person being like, I'm not really too sure. And then even though you have the power to Google it, you don't. And you just say, yeah, that's probably what happened. That's most of my experience has been like, I think that guy died. Oh well, I won't look it up. Imagine how weird conversations would be if just everyone had brain chips like that and you're going out, you're just having like a casual like brunch conversation and be like, oh, what happened with that? Do you ever hear about Watergate? And then you just see the other person go like limp for a second while they like go into their mind palace and then come back like, oh yeah.
You know, like during a cutscene when like you're playing The Witcher and they don't register the other half of the environment. Like it's just where the camera is pointing. Only that is being rendered. And so every time the camera cuts to a reverse shot, the hair just bounces into the shot.
Yeah, because that's to resim.
It does that. Every time you have like a normal conversation. You weren't consulting the Mind GPT, were you? No.
Of course not. No, God. What if that's the trade-off? We're like, okay, we're going to put brain chips in people, but we need some way to show that people are using them because otherwise, people could be doing all sorts of sketchy stuff at all times. So the trade-off is when you're using it, you go completely blank. So it'll be like that. That's how you can do like school exams still, even though you've got the chip, because they'd be able to tell like,
that'd be great because you'd be like rock climbing or something and you ask your mate, you go like, hey, what's 2 plus 2?
Crumples.
And that's the end of the video.
Okay.
Oh. All right, Chat PT. Write an outro for this episode of In the Field and play.
Well, that's it for today's episode of In the Field. Our boots are muddy. The mysteries of the internet are still somehow unsolved. Okay. And we've probably violated a few international laws along the way. But hey, that's just another day on the World Wide Web. Thanks for watching. And remember, reality is just a loading screen. See you in the next one. Incognito mode.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, that was a weird introspective comment there about the Matrix that we all live in.
Reality is just a loading screen.
I don't believe that. Don't live in the now. Don't do that. If you guys are having problems figuring out what's real and what's fake, me too. All right.
Damn.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Nothing uplifting or helpful, just commiserating.
We are all descending slowly into the eternal hellscape.
All right.
The world used to be of color. Now it's in black and white. Dull, dopamine-filled moments. But you can make it better because your loved ones will
if it's
die
dopamine
eventually.
Filled, it's not dull.
Unless there's too much. Kind of overruns it.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. It used to be color, now it's just black and white. Everything's all just dopamine everywhere. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.